Hey, Griffin.
Hey, Nick.
Do you like people running around with swords, chopping up other guys?
That is about half of the video games, not only that I play, but that exist. So
That's
yeah,
true.
sort of like by the nature of the hobby I've chosen, yes.
Well, good. Then I think we're off to a good start then. This is Katana Zero, a new game coming from a one-man studio called ASKIISOFT, who... You remember a game called Tower of Heaven? Had like kind of a Game Boy power? This is that dude.
Okay, cool.
He's working on like a new full-fledged video game that's being published by Adult Swim Games, and you're looking at it right now. It kind of... I know this is going to be the super reductive, obvious comparison, and you'll see why I'm making this comparison in a minute, but I guess it's Hotline Miami-ish, except for from a obviously very, very different perspective. From this side-scrolling perspective. But basically, you play as this very mysterious dude who has an ability called Chronos, which lets you basically predict the future. And the way that that's shown in the game is when you run through an area, like it'll take you a few attempts probably to get through without dying, and then that is just you, in essence, planning your run through of it. It's not really happening until the end.
Okay.
Which is how they explain you dying and coming back over and over. And then you can also slow down time with the left trigger. It's got this really cool conversation system, too, where you can kind of interrupt the guy on the phone with you at any time or choose between different dialogue options. If you hit a red one, that's you interrupting them or hanging up on them, which is really neat. And like you see it use cool effect later. So here's sort of the basic gameplay. So you run through, you can hit X on the controller to kind of slash. Left trigger puts you in slow motion like that. And it's you can kick down doors like that to hit a dude. Chop a guy up. And a lot of the sort of things that you come to know from Hotline Miami, like bashing down a door to hit a dude and then throwing something across the room to hit the next guy, is all in effect here. But it plays very differently.
And then the replay is it actually happening.
Yeah, so this is like VHS sort of security tape footage. And something about, I don't know what it is exactly, but something about the lighting and the music in this game is just really special. I don't know how exactly homie's doing this, but like as you run through an area, you see the lighting affect your sprite differently depending on what you're
really
nearby.
slick.
And it's this effect that I've never really seen in a video game before. And then you've got this dodge ability on right trigger, which you can just kind of roll around a dude and then hit him from behind, which you'll see used to pretty good effect here in a minute. But like it results in it's got this really fast combat loop of like you screwing up and getting killed and then restarting almost immediately and not feeling super punished for your mistakes. That was a good example of the dodge. And you feel, it's one of those games, I think like Hotline Miami and a lot of other games in this genre, where you just feel extremely cool when you do it right. Yeah.
Well, it helps that it also looks extremely cool.
Yeah. But I think also like the speed of it all, like when you execute something perfectly, it just looks and feels awesome, especially if you use slow motion and then you're watching that replay back afterwards and it's all in real time. It's just like, it makes you look slightly cooler than you maybe really are.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, there's something about the art style and also this sort of super synthy soundtrack, this whole 80s cyber noir ninja thing that's happening here that I is really, really appealing to me right away. And the art is just beautiful, all of it.
How much more have you played? Like, do you unlock other like weapons of destruction that sort of mix up the gameplay more, or is it mostly the slashing?
So I'm not actually super clear about that. This is a really short demo. It's about like 5 or 10 minutes long. It's kind of similar to a demo I played at PAX last year, but with some new mechanics, including one you'll see here in a minute, the ability to kind of throw weapons. But the thing I keep coming back to for whatever reason is just like, look at the glow off the TV and how it's like reflected in the sprite depending on where he's standing in the room. I've never seen that look before. No,
that's amazing. That's really, really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a really awesome thing, and it's kind of easy to think of how in the full game some of this stuff will be expanded out into just by adding stuff like new weapons, new enemy types, which you see a little bit of, and the whole throwing objects thing, which is sort of added in the bonus levels here at the end. I'm really, really excited for this game. It's called Katana Zero. If I didn't mention that, I'll go ahead and skip ahead to the next area here. I'm thrilled about it. All right, so here is the mechanic that is new in this demo, the ability to sort of pick up objects and throw them at dudes.
Okay.
Which opens up a whole lot of opportunities for a little sword clash there.
Oh, that was sick.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't even seen my favorite thing that can happen in this game yet.
I like that was like a fatal jar. Like that vase you threw is like, apparently is full of shrapnel or something.
I'm sure that's addressed in the canon of this game. His powerful arms, cyberpunk vases.
Or jars are just made of swords.
in this universe. I mean, we don't know. This might not be our world.
Wow, you really gave that guy the business.
Yeah, you gotta give him a quick little uppercut.
Oh, this is gonna be gnarly.
Oof.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's not like it never gets Hotline Miami gross with the carnage that's going on.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that too. All right, here we go.
Is this your favorite part? Is this your jam up here?
I think this next run, this next area is maybe my favorite.
Give me a play-by-play. Give me an esport breakdown.
All right, so first you're gonna see I'm opening with slow motion. Let him fire the bullet, slice it, knock it back at him, jump over the bullets, slice. I get shot a couple times.
No.
But luckily none of that counts because I can just rewind time.
Well, I experienced it.
All right, butcher knife.
Nice.
Throw it up there.
Yes.
Uppercut him. Grab this little blade. Here's some sort of shotgun man. So I think I'll throw it at him. Oh, it did not go so nicely.
Oh, damn, Nick.
Darn it.
You should know better than. Do you have to rewind to the beginning of the screen each time?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
It's super quick though. And I actually, in the process of recording this video, I probably played through this demo 4 or 5 times. Not just like trying to find the optimal run, but also just like approaching different ways of like, okay, what if I try to reflect everyone's bullets back at them, or kill dudes without knocking down doors.
Oh, so in addition to the slow motion having like a meter that dictates how much you can use it, you have a time limit for the screen.
Yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's something that's addressed in the plot is them saying like the way Chronos works for some reason, there's only a finite amount of planning you can do, so you do have kind of a time limit, but that's only really come up when I was like super stalling, waiting for a guy to be in the perfect opportune position. Boom.
Yes.
Yeah, I probably have knocked a dude's bullet back at him maybe 30 times in my replay.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool.
Still not tired of it. All right, here I think this is the real time run through here.
It does make you seem like the king of video games.
It really does. It super does. And it feels like it too while playing it. And I think
I've been watching like HDQ nonstop this week, and
Yeah.
I'm also now thinking about like how sick this would be in a speedrun environment.
I would love to see someone just break this game wide open. Anyways, I'm super excited for this game. I think we'll end it by just letting this final conversation play out, but this is a look at Katana Zero.
Cool.